Hey folks, we're out here with another video for you for Iratus Lord of the Dead. Today we got a physical damage dealing composition built around the Bride of Iratus. Bride's one of the original 6 units that you get when you start the game, and while she is effective, she's not the strongest unit in the game, but with the proper support, she can be highly effective. So what we've done is we've added in 3 units that support her quite well. We got the Bone Golem, obviously best tank in the game, best position 1, can hand out blocks and wards, keep the Bride alive, and heal himself. Got a Black Widow in position 2. She can protect the Bride or the Unfrozen, whichever one happens to be sitting in position 2. And the Black Widow has a few other abilities. She can remove blocks and wards, which is great because the Bride needs that done for her. She can remove armor. Sorry, I got that backwards. This one's blocks and wards. This one's removing armor resistance. And she's also got her cocoon stance, so she can heal up. And in this stance, she'll protect the unit one behind her, and that, of course, is often the Bride. Spider Impaler, her third or fourth ability that we use, gives luck and evasion. Once in a while, we do use that. We throw leg cuffs on her just so she doesn't get pushed back and have the Bride step up. Got the Unfrozen. Unfrozen's got a heal ability, which is nice for having a fragile position 3 like we have here. So he could heal up the Bride. He's also got a physical attack that ignores block and interrupts stances. He's got a magic attack that makes the Bride or any other unit do 40% more damage, and he's got a triple target AoE attack he can use from the first position. The other thing that these two have going for them is their ultimates synergize quite well. They're both AoE. This is a 4-target AoE. This is a 2-target AoE. So often we'll use the Bride AoE whenever it's up. When there's 4 targets, and once there's 3 or 2 or what have you, we'll switch the Unfrozen, and then the other one will be doing single target damage. So they're quite they work quite well together. These 2 units in the backline. So the Bride herself, we use her physical attack, which is 100% damage to any of 4 targets, and a critical hit will deal 225%. So we use that instead of the stun. We previously, I think in another video, we recommended using the stun. And actually, you know what? The reality is that if this Bride crits something, it's probably dead, right? Or it would have been dead if you'd had 225% damage. So we've done that, and we pumped up her critical hit damage and her attack to sort of get that number up as high as we can get. It's also got Flame's Passionate Love, which is a magic attack, which does 85% damage and then sets the target on flame for 2 turns. So if we're not looking for a crit, this is actually a better ability for just plain damage. So we'll often use this on heavily armored units that haven't been hit by the Black Widow, or if there's a block out there that we have to get around, we'll use this ability. And then of course she's got the Master's Rose, which is her physical attack, which does 75% damage. We didn't take this one here, which has the automatic 225 on a critical, because it's got a base damage of 50, and this one's got a base damage of 75. So when this one crits, it's going to do more damage. And then she's got her own class trinket here that increases her critical damage by 50%. So it can get up pretty high crits on her. So that's the squad. They're a little bit beat up right now, but we're going to take them out. First, we'll take a look at the talents. We took Alchemy here to start Architecture buff. Then we popped over to Ire. We came down here, got Battle Eternal. Then we came down and got Overwhelming Hire to reduce the cost of the 2 ultimates that we use. Popped over to Magic, came down, got Dispel, and then Alchemy, we're going to come down here and get this increase the amount of wrath. So the idea is that we're just going to be spamming these AoE ultimates as much as possible. We're also picking up these interesting increases to the amount of parts that got dropped. It hasn't been all that effective, but we've gotten some parts. We're a little bit beat up, but I think we'll be okay. This is an elite fight, but the Bone Golem's pretty tough, so I think we're just going to head in. We've got a Battle Eternal if we need it, so we might pop that. And we'll see what they do. Maybe they'll just kill my Bone Golem right off the bat. Okay, so I think we will pop that Battle Eternal. That was a good couple of hits by now. We got that done before we do any damage. And then we're going to use the Black Widow. She's not hurt. There's no reason to go into Cocoon. She's going to do a debuff here and pull this Elven Ring on. We've got some options here. Obviously the ultimate's up. Probably want to focus fire on something. This looks like a good bet. So what we'll do is we'll just put our Claw on there, which will do 40% more damage. Then the Elven Ranger's up. We've got some armor still out there that we haven't been able to reduce, but not too much. These guys have pretty good evasion, so we may not hit them. But all in all, I think the 4 targets going to be effective. And yeah, we took a good chunk out of her. That was the main goal there. Put some blocks and wards up on the bride. Make sure she stays safe. Here we don't have any blocks and wards to get rid of. We're still fairly healthy. I think what we'll do is we'll just throw out our armor debuff on the barbarian. And this, of course, it does leave her vulnerable, but of course she's got the block and ward. So here we've got the elite scout that's kind of low. We've got the bride coming up to finish. I think we're just going to go with our ultimate here. We're fortunate to get the kill there. I think that was probably a high roll on that one. The bride's up again. We got 3 options. I think these are all equally dangerous, but the barbarians got the lowest evasion. We could actually do our physical attack here, or our Master's Rose here. We might just do that. Just hit them all and then focus the one that ends up lowest. Bone Golem's back up. Don't really see any need to put wards up on anybody because everyone's pretty healthy. We'll just heal ourselves. And same thing with the Black Widow. Her debuffing job is for the most part done. We'll put the claw on the barbarian, so now she's got minus 40% or plus 40% damage and then minus 18 armor. She's still got 20 armor, but maybe we'll get a crit. We did, 148. So she goes down. Heal up our Bone Golem again. You can see the Black Widow's not the greatest tank on our Eternal Harvest. She takes bigger chunks than we would like. But with the Bone Golem here, we can always throw up a block and ward on her if we want to. And often we do. Got 2 targets left. Ultimate's up, so yeah. Ultimate here. The Black Widow back in her cocoon. Check these 2 out. Both equal evasion. Go for the more hurt one. Oh, that was close. 3 hit points left. Guess we'll try to finish them off. Bone Golem, the rear attack. 1 target left. Claw on. Probably throwing a kick for minus evasion. We missed, but it brings up the Black Widow. Now, there's no real reason to go with the AoE ability here. It doesn't give us any benefits. It's just straight right to the face. Can we do 34? It's unlikely. Just let him get another attack. We'll heal up our Bone Golem here. Go into our stance. Looks like this is our last chance to act, so we'll take him out. I don't know if we actually got a Bone Golem tick there, but might as well. Alright, second elite fight of the 3rd floor. This one looks pretty nasty. Probably going to want to take out this archer first. And this gargoyle's just going to be a pain in the butt the whole time doing his AoE damage. Now we could put the claw on, or we could hit her with the ultimate. Gargoyle's got pretty good resistance. Maybe we'll use the claw. And we'll go AoE. Blocks up on the bench, or on the bride. Oh, yeah, you would do that, wouldn't you? Okay, let's clear that guard. There goes my block. Okay, we've got the, what do we want to do here? Both these guys have high resistance. Banshee's acting next after. Maybe we'll just go face. Single target. And then we'll use the Bride ability to AoE and heal her up.
Savor these last few heartbeats.
Let's put the block up on Frozen, just because the Bride's got the ability to self-heal. Because of her lifesteal trinket, of course. Alright, now we got 2 close to each other without resistance, so we'll take out the back 2. Now, maybe we should just focus in on this gargoyle since he's doing all the damage. Yeah, I like that. I'd love to heal the bride, but this is getting a little close. Well, good battle heal here. It's not a terrible spot to battle heal. Let's do it, and then we can put up. I guess we should have put the wards up and then done that. That was the wrong order. Boy, she's got resistances too, huh? I was going to give her the magic attack. That's just not working. All right, gargoyle it is. He is tanky. Let's get a claw. Ooh, I guess we get a claw on her. Well, that's going to be a pain in the ass too, isn't it? Well, spit goes on one either way. They both use armor, so that's fine. Right, let's see, 27. This guy's still more hurt, so I guess we'll just redirect. Let's put blocks and words up on Black Widow, because she's going to be on offense here. No longer having to heal. Now that the Shield Maiden's decided that she wants to be the one in charge, just focusing on her. Kind of ignoring the rogue here. Let's go after this gargoyle. Hopefully take him out before he AoEs again. Don't mind his little stuns. The AoEs are a pain in the butt. He's lost his debuff. So let's just use our claw here. Put the debuff back on him. Could AoE here, but we've got an outside chance of critting him here. More blocks on the Black Widow so she can stay on offense. Alright, this is a good single target chance here. We'll do the very rare double physical attack here. Get a little value out of that. I guess it missed, so there was no value. Alright, we're on our way out of here, huh? Alright, let's try to finish him off before he goes. Unlikely, but possible. Maybe not possible. Alright, victory either way, even though we missed one. So we just went in and attempted the Geralt fight. Unfortunately, we didn't have... We were tanking fine, but we didn't have the DPS to sustain his ability. So I'm wondering what type of minion would be best to add to this team. Because I think the odd girl out is the Black Widow. I think the Black Widow is not cutting it in there. Bone Dome is doing good passing out the bus, but I feel like the Black Widow just wasn't getting it done. Now, we can't use any kind of debuffing minion. Maybe a ghoul? No, it's only good with buffs. A zombie, but we don't have the trinket. Could it be like a blood phantasm in position 1? I mean, it really doesn't matter. Kind of like something that can attack 4 positions. The Dampier would qualify, but we've already got 2 ultimate users. This is a bit of a pickle. Maybe it's just a second bride. And maybe it's just, yeah, because I mean, we've got bride items.
A design from my younger years.
What do we do with the black, with the unfrozen then? Can we use, we can't use this from there. We would have to use Flames of Love, which wouldn't be ideal. Actually, can we can alt from position 2. So we could alt every turn with this girl. And then we could use this one that we just happen to have a couple of nice items for. In that position. Now, do we have a decent brain? I didn't even check that. Sure, 24. That's the same as the rest of our minions. So we'll pop the brain in. Let's ignore crit on her. We'll just pump up her attack as far as it'll go, and then accuracy seems good. Let's give her some vigor, luck, and evasion. And then there. Didn't even look, just taking the best stats, because we're just going to be spamming Chest Piercer over and over again. Alright, so we're going in a little bit hurt, but I'm not too worried about it, because we've got a Battle Eternal ready. Alright, let's see how this 2 Bride setup works. Now he's got a block and a ward, bunch of stuff on him, so we're going to find a way to clear that off. I think maybe the best way to do that is just to use Dispel until that's gone, and then maybe hit him with the magic spell. I'm not too worried about the guys getting hit, because we can just use our AoE ability to heal everybody up. But we'll see how it goes. He does hit pretty hard. But when you can ult every turn with 3 guys that have AoE ults, you would hope that it would be enough. Let's put blocks and words up on the first Bride. Alright, let's get the health and that last word. And now that the blocks and wards are off, our plan is to put the claw on every second turn now that the unfrozen, and that'll give a 40% damage bonus to these brides, because you can see they're not really doing that much damage to them. More blocks and wards. Well, that's a little lower than we'd like to see her. Alright, well this is not what we want to see, so we're going to clear that off. I'm a little concerned about going for the claw here, because we've got this Bride with no health. So what we'll do is we'll hit him in the health, and hopefully we'll do the claw next time around. We're all pretty healthy here, so sneak in a single target attack. They do a little bit more. He will cleanse that debuff, but I don't think he's due to do it this time. Okay, alright, who needs blocks and wards? Let's do the Unfrozen, since he's missing the most health. He's going to cleanse that debuff, but I think that was worth it. We'll do AoE here. And now we're set to put that claw down. It's a shame we missed there. Alright, now we got a spell available. Now, is this the one that does... Yeah, this is the one that doesn't care about crit, so we'll give her a mark. Because she's going to automatically crit anyway. Alright. More blocks and wards. More AoE damage.
Frail bodies fail you.
This may take a while, but I think we're going to get there. What if we want to sneak in a... I think this is just more. Well, maybe it's not. 51 versus... Yeah, it is one single target. So we will sneak that in if we can. Alright, I guess there's an outside chance she could get gimped here. Get very unlucky. But he doesn't have his Guess if he does his double, triple attack on her right now, we could lose her. But that didn't happen, so that's good. Alright, let's think here. I would love to hit him, but I think we have to hit the health. So let's give him muck. And I guess we'll top up our mana. And now we're on the AoEs. This is working quite well, it seems. He's healing up quite a bit. I guess that's his lifesteal blade. We could mitigate that with more blocks and wards, I suppose, but we're putting up as many as we can. Alright, now he's lost his debuff. I guess he lost it. Oh, damn. Whoa. Okay. She's lost her muck, so we'll put it back up. There we go. Didn't heal her all the way up, but got us part way there anyway. We could be here a while. Whoa, okay. Alright, fortunately he's standing next to the health one, so we can get him on the health one. No chance to get the debuff in on him this turn, I don't think. I could have tried to sneak it in, but would have been pretty risky. Everybody's full health, so sneak in a Flames of Strong Love. Alright, now despite us having a little bit of health missing here, we need to get more damage on him. He's not going to go down, simply.
Your frail body's
Oh. Risky, we got away with it. Still kind of hurt back here on the explosion. Alright, let's get blocks and wards on that. Mitigate the chances of him dying. Good thing we did. Alright, stress damage, we don't care about that, so let's get the muck back up. Again, we'd love to hit him, but that's just not really something that we can be risking right now.
carve open their husks.
Yeah, good thing we did that. Missed him there. Slowly but surely, he's halfway there. Alright, we're going to take a little risk here. I think we're going to... Let's see, what do we got for debuffs? She's got her muck. We're good. We'll just sit on it. Put the claw on. Difficulty hitting him. I got 30% evasion, but I suppose it is what it is. And Frozen seems to be the one that he's most enamored with, so. Alright, now we've got a legit shot to get a claw on him. There we we go. He just put the oil on his blade too, so this should be a good sequence. Yeah, that was pretty good. Only 470 left. It's about 10 hits from those Banshees. They're doing about 50 a shot, I would think. Ward up the least health. Goodness me. Alright, he's lost his debuff, but we're close to losing our unfrozen, so get healing there. This would be a lot faster if we had an offensive spell to throw at him. Bit of an oversight. If we had to do this over again, we definitely would have included that. I didn't think it would take this long to take him down with this lineup. I thought it would go a lot swifter. Guess we can lose our unfrozen there. We got lucky. Alright, we need to hit that. Let's give him a muck. And hit these two. That's a nice top off. Let's go, Brides. 56 crit. Whoa. Alright, what's this one going to be? 77. Nice. Let's get the unfrozen. I can smell it. We're almost done here. So he's ignoring blocks and wards. Yeah, we can't risk being crazy here. Let's just heal up. No need to take any risks. You're dead, man. Oh. How much health? 14 health. Wouldn't it be funny if we lost this one? Let's try to take him out here. Oh, that's not good. Jesus. Come on. Alright, let's finish him off here. Nice. Alright, well that took a while. But, we got it done. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.